This is my audience. According to the World Health Organization's International Agency of Research on Cancer, melanoma rates have increased in the last 3 decades. 76,000 U.S. American adults will be diagnosed with skin cancer, and about 9,200 are expected to die from skin cancer. Tanning in a salon has become a big part of this generation, especially in the cold months of the year. Many people are going to the tanning beds to just get some color, but do you ever hear people say, "I'm going tanning just to get skin cancer"? Because frankly, that's what you are doing. You are making yourself 75% more susceptible to skin cancer if you are tanning in a tanning bed before the age of 35. Do you still not believe that tanning is really that popular yet? What if I told you in some U.S. cities in the year 2010, tanning salons outnumbered facilities such as McDonald's and even Starbucks? How many of you can say you tan on a regular basis? It's okay, don't be afraid to admit it. I'm just as guilty as many of you probably are. Tanning is fast becoming what we now call an epidemic, and if not stopped, it will lead to harmful consequences, the most serious one being death. I'm going to be talking to you about the risks of tanning, the types of skin cancer that you can get, and some alternatives to tanning. Tanning has severe consequences towards your health. Last year, the Agency for Research on Cancer shifted indoor tanning devices to the highest cancer risk category, which is carcinogenic to humans. For those of you that don't know what carcinogenic means, it means cancer forming. Tanning can not only be bad that way, it can also be addictive. For some people, UV radiation can have a drug-like effect. They feel dependent on it and can experience withdrawal symptoms, says medical doctor David Fisher.
TV shows like The Jersey Shore glamorizing the glow of a fake tan. Experts are worried more teenagers are walking into tanning beds without understanding the consequences. Tom Yam has found the love of the bronze look could lead to a dangerous addiction.
And the stats are frightening also, Sue. Skin cancer, the most common form of cancer, is on the rise. An estimated 2 million people will be diagnosed next year. And if you think getting a tan is healthy, think again. Dermatologists we spoke to say the only thing a tan shows is skin damage. So some doctors think if people tan, even though they know it's bad for them, maybe something else is at play. Like smoking and drinking, maybe tanning can be an addiction. Tanning beds, reflector blankets, roasting in the sun. Deborah Benelli from East Meadow has done it all.
I am addicted. I like that little glow.
Getting the glow for 25 years led to wrinkles. Then she had to have a mole removed.
You don't want to look, like rawhide, or your skin gets, damaged from it.
Benelli is a recovering tanning addict. It's no joke. A growing problem the Archives of Dermatology is researching, and one Dr. Deborah Sarnoff sees almost every day in her Long Island office.
If you're invited to a party, you might actually say, "I can't make it," or "I'm going to be late." And in your mind, you've got to go get your fix. You've got to go in that tanning box.
Dr. Sarnoff recently had an intervention with the patron saints of tanning, the cast of The Jersey Shore.
And I want to show you one of my patients. She's not alive anymore, and she had a tanning bed. I want you to get it in your head because it's not a joke. She died from this.
She died from tanning?
Yes, she died from tanning bed.
That patient, Jennifer, was addicted to tanning. A mole turned into malignant melanoma. From here, how does it kill you?
Well, the sad part about melanoma is that it has a propensity to spread to the brain, the liver, the lungs.
Dr. Sarnoff keeps these photos handy because she sees more and more skin damage in her younger patients. A study by the World Health Organization showed risk of skin cancer jumps 75% when people regularly use tanning beds before the age of 30.
There is absolutely nothing healthy about a tanning booth other than it's healthy for the income of the tanning booth owners.
Since we now know some of the consequences about tanning, let's talk in depth about some of the types of cancer that could affect you. Tanning can cause severe skin cancer. Let's explore those different types of skin cancer. One of the types of cancer that can affect you if you're exposing yourself to UV radiation in tanning beds is squamous cell carcinoma. Squamous cell carcinoma most commonly appears as a firm, smooth, or hypercatic plague, often with central versylation, says the Center for Dermatology in Texas. Another type of skin cancer that can affect you is basal cell carcinoma, says the International Journal of Dermatology. Basal cell carcinoma mostly appears as a pearly white, dome-shaped plague with prominent surface vessels. Although these can be serious consequences for tanning, if they're caught early, in the very early stages, they can be treatable. But the hard part about this is that most skin cancer goes unnoticed until it is too late, into the stages where it is no longer able to be treatable. Now you've heard some cold hard facts about tanning. I cannot tell you what to do, because only you yourself can do that. But I have tried to steer you in the right direction. I'm now going to talk to you about some alternatives of tanning, which can still give you the golden glow that we all want. If you can't be without your bronze tan, you're in luck. There are many healthy alternatives for creating a natural-looking tan, says the American Academy of Nurse Practitioners. Sunless tanning lotions are one of the most popular alternatives to tanning. There are a wide variety of skin shades and a wide variety of prices, so there is no doubt that you will be able to find one that suits your type of skin tone. I know that there is talk out there about how tanning lotions can make your skin look streaky and make your hands look orange, but they have much improved. As long as you are being careful when applying the tanning lotion, you'll have an even-looking tan with moisturized skin. The next most beneficial alternative to tanning would be an airbrush tan, also known as a spray tan. When you go for a spray tan, you'll get an even tan that lasts about a week. Spray tan's benefits include the quick application time and expert evenness. The downside of a spray tan is that weekly spray tans will cost you about as much as a bottle of sunless tanning lotion, but many individuals prefer it as a hassle-free method of gaining a tan. Bronzer is also a great way to provide that sun-kissed glow to your face. Just remember, it's called a tan and not, I just dipped my face into a bag of Doritos. What it comes down to is this: tanning is not good for you. So whether you choose to tan or not after hearing this speech, I know that the next time that you are laying in a tanning bed with the hot blue UV rays beating at your face, the facts that I have just stated will stick into your head. If I can at least make you think about them and inform you on some of the facts that you didn't know about, or even just reduce the amount of time you tan, I will feel like I accomplished something. Tanning is fast becoming what we call an epidemic, and if not stopped, will lead to harmful consequences, the most serious one being death. You now know some of the harmful consequences of tanning, some of the types of skin cancer you can get, and some alternative ways to tanning. Oh, doesn't that sound good? Sun-kissed. I think they even used that logo on an orange juice commercial. At any rate, as good as that may sound, how does melanoma kissed, or cancer kissed, or squamous cell carcinoma kissed sound? It doesn't sound too pleasing, does it?